Hello everyone, my name is Jenny, and as a teacher, I am aware that most students find it difficult to achieve Band 7 in the Ielts speaking exam. However, I believe that getting this score is very possible as long as you follow the requirements set by the Ielts organization, and I can assure you that you can definitely get 7 or even higher, just like other students too. So, let me discuss with you the 5 important tips that you can follow to build your confidence in the IELTS speaking exam. First and foremost, you have to be talkative. You have to make sure that you need to give long answers. In part 1, try to give at least 2 sentences. In part 3, try to give at least 3 to 4 complex sentences. You also have to make sure that you don't show to the IELTS examiner that you are struggling with your ideas. So, in short, you have to sound confident and comfortable while speaking English. You also have to remember that there should be no long pause, no silence, and that you have to answer the questions immediately, especially in parts 1 and 3. Another thing that is very important in getting Band 7 is using an idiomatic expression or two. When you answer the questions, there should be at least 1 or 2 idioms in each part. So, apart from that, you also have to use less common words. And you also have to use some collocations. Using idioms is extremely significant in getting 7. Without it, you can't get a good score. Because using idioms means that your English level is advanced. So I highly recommend to my students that they use it. Now, I will give you just one example of an idiomatic expression. Example, climbing mountain is just a piece of cake for her. So in this case, it's just a piece of cake. This is an idiomatic expression, which means very easy. So I highly recommend that you try to include at least 1 or 2 idioms in each part, alright? Now let's move on to the third step that you need to do. You have to paraphrase the question. Why? If you just repeat all the words in the question, from the IELTS examiner, she or he will think that your vocabulary is limited. Now, you don't want them to give that kind of impression, right? So you want them to think that your vocabulary is wide. So, for example, instead of answering the question, do you like sports? Don't say, yes, I like sports. If you will answer like this, you will get a low score in your vocabulary. So the better way of answering this is, yes, absolutely. I am really keen on sports. Or another way of saying like is, I'm really fond of. I'm a huge fan of. And other ways. Okay? Now, the fourth step that you need to do is that you need to use linking words to connect your ideas. So, take note that you have to use a variety of connectives. So meaning you have to use a range of connectives. If you will keep on using the same connective again and again, you'll get a low score in vocabulary. And don't forget to use discourse markers as well. But take note of the word in a flexible way. So what are examples of discourse markers, by the way? Examples of discourse markers are firstly, secondly, finally. These are the common discourse markers. Now, what is their purpose? Their purpose is to help you make your answers more organized. So you have to use them in a flexible way, meaning you don't want to say firstly again and again. So you can also say first off, first of all, and first and foremost. So be flexible in using discourse markers. Okay? Last but not the least, you have to pronounce words like that of a native speaker. You have to make sure that you produce error-free sentences, though some grammatical errors persist. Your pronunciation, sometimes there would be a little bit of mistakes, but most of the time it should sound like a native speaker. So, basically, these are the 5 things that you need to do for you to achieve Band 7 in IELTS speaking. Thank you. Bye.